Okay. Let's give this a minute. Looks like we're live. It's always a good thing. Looking like we're okay. Whether or not we are okay is the question. I'll give a minute for the people that said they were going to hop on to do so. And in the meantime, we will be running in circles. Post the link that I'm live real quick. A disgusting swallowing noise in there as well. Hello. Good evening. We are glad to see Dan is still here. I think, if Dan wasn't here, we would have quite the void to fill. Dan is still here in our hearts. Well, on the screen and in our hearts. Is that the void? I don't even know. I'm kind of tired. I've been getting kind of good sleep lately. In the sense that it's not from like 2 in the morning to 7. Or sometimes it's even earlier than that. So like last night I ended up going to bed at 10. And because of that, because my body's kind of used to more irregular sleep, I ended up getting it up at 5:30 this morning, so it's kind of taken its toll on my nightlife. Let's get some music started up here, because as you'll notice, I have no in-game sounds playing, and that's because the animations actually go quicker for this whole process. Like there is this whole like in that section you just saw right there where it goes to the black screen, there's usually this whole sound clip that's supposed to be playing of like a machine fusing the fossils together. And if you turn sounds off, it just goes it just skips all that and just goes straight to the next bit of dialogue, thank God, because otherwise this would be taking twice as long. And for this monumental event, I actually have some music to be playing. Oh yeah, it is insanely useful. I just found this out the other day myself. It's not all spooky. Don't think. I just hit shuffle play and it happened to go to one of the spookier songs. If you all also notice, I have an auto stream or auto shiny counter. So I no longer have to press any buttons, and that's a good thing because I sucked at doing the simplest thing of pressing the button. So I would always lose count of what shiny I was on. Yeah, that is the new program that I was talking about. It's a, what is it called? Well, the program, the EXE, the program that's running right now just says single hunt shiny counter. I know that's not what it's actually called, though. I'd have to link it on YouTube. I know Kangas Kid uses it, and that's where I found it. Yeah, no, it's just a huge pain that I don't have to deal with. The pain that I will have to deal with is the fact that I'll eventually be getting carpal tunnel after doing these fossil hunts. Because these are full odds, so we have a 1 in 4,098 chance to get this shiny. Yeah. For whatever reason, every other game in the Pokemon series, yeah, you thought it was 1 in 512? That was only for Masuda method with Shiny Charm. So the fossil Pokemon, specifically in this game, are unbreedable. So you have to get your fossils from Carolus here, and because they are a gift Pokemon, they are unaffected by Shiny Charm, so they get the full odds of the 1 in 4,000. And that's the only way you can get them. And there's 4 of them. So if I'm going for a full shiny dex of this game at some point, which hopefully I will, I think I'm going to do a shiny dex if we get some real headway with shinies. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this another 3 times after that, after this. I could be using a turbo controller, but I don't have one. That would just kind of help. Ooh, that is loud. Yeah. Just a little bit. Turn this down. How much are those? Oh, they're $20 or something. They're like a normal controller. They just have the turbo button on the middle that allows you to program a button for it to just spam. So, you know, you hit turbo and then A, and then it would just mash through all of this text for me. And because I have it set up that I don't even need to think about what fossils I'm inputting, because I only have the 2 fossils that I want in my inventory. So just mashing A will generate the Dracovish each and every time. So it could, in theory, work very well, but at that point, the controller would be hunting for me then, wouldn't it? At least that's my opinion on it. There are like 3 different A buttons that you can have mapped on a controller. So I'm literally currently just hitting the trigger buttons instead of the actual A button. So I can switch fingers rather easily and painlessly. So hopefully it won't be too bad. Carpal tunnel hacks. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Probably already have some minor form of carpal tunnel though, unfortunately. My fingies don't be feeling the best these days. Um, so you cannot just set a turbo controller to idle all day on this, because the moment you run out of fossils, you're going to have to soft reset your game. Like you'll see here, as I'm coming up on 180, I only have 30, or I have enough fossils in my inventory to run through 30 Dracovishes, which is a full box. And after that point, I'm going to have to manually go ahead and close out of my game if I get no shinies without saving. So I can just, I don't have to go back to the Digger Bros and get another whole set of fossils, because that would just be a pain in the ass. So you would have to have some sort of minimum input on the system if you were to use a turbo controller. Oh, yeah, you see, here's the text she'll give you. I don't think I got a shiny here. Let's just double check, because I really wasn't paying attention. Nah. So yeah, just bonk. And we go back in. That is a lot of dudes. We're about to get a lot more dudes, though. This will be Dracovish hell. Do I still play New Horizons? Nah. Unfortunately, I've signed in a couple times. I'm not at all caught up on the Halloween event like I should be. Let me actually, I just noticed, for whatever reason, I think when I set up the shiny counter, it was 1 off. And I think that's because I used the first one to grab the image to look for. Let's make sure that didn't break anything. Nope. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't play nearly as much New Horizons as I should be. I feel like the new updates, while cool in theory, kinda ended up killing some of the momentum for the game for me. Because, you know, the whole Animal Crossing series is very seasonal when it comes to a lot of what you can collect, the fossils and the fish. And so when they added diving to the game, I'm like, well, shit. If only they had added this 3 months ago when the game came out, so I could get all the spring exclusive diving stuff, and now I'm gonna have to wait a whole year. And the more I thought of it, I don't know. It's a stupid reason to get demotivated from playing a game that should be chill like Animal Crossing. But it killed me on the inside, I guess. And also, I get quarantine starting to lift up. Also kind of did that. Yeah, I'd say actually, work might have killed it more than my bullshit reasoning. There are theories that the updates were originally meant to be there the whole time. I mean, I guess they could have. You know, it was present in the base game, or diving specifically was present in the base game of New Leaf. So I'd say that might have been planned originally. But I think a lot of the seasonal events were kind of planned to be released incrementally, because they're now all time sensitive. As in, if you don't have your Switch set to real time, you cannot play the events. So you actually have to be during October to do all the Halloween stuff, etc., etc. Yes, it is. It is a preventative measure for time traveling. I mean, people still do it because there's plenty of stuff that you can do time traveling, even if you're not doing those sort of events. But yeah, no official little holiday events if you're time traveling. This is all Pokemon music? Yes, it is. This is all, as it currently stands, Gen 4 and 5. I have yet to add other generations to the playlist. And yes, it does slap. Pokemon, while it has had its rougher points in history, musically has been some of the finest. Oh man, I am just not making sense with these sentences. Pokemon has always had good music. That's what I'm trying to say. That's how you know it's coffee time. I make sense sometimes. You followed the sentiment. If you actually took my words out of context and you just kind of wrote them down and tried to read them, oh boy, that would have been a project and a half. Is it coffee time? I'm drinking coffee, regardless of whether it's coffee time or not. Get the sip sound effect here. That sounds probably really gross for you. I'm sorry. I'll sip away from the mic now. My coffee sipping is just another step towards the inevitable ASMR stream. No. No, 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 no. No, it isn't. That's never happening. That was me testing out a new mic. Because I now have a USB mic, which was significantly better than what I was using. I was literally using, like, built-in headphone mics. Sounded like dog shit. So I was trying to test the levels. Oh yeah, USB mics are super worth it. I am, if this becomes a serious thing later on, I'm probably gonna upgrade beyond USB. Because they're, in terms of dedicated mics, USB mics are kind of looked down upon from my research. They tend to use up some valuable USB bandwidth. And they also tend to be a little less quality in terms of sound. I don't know, I could just be spouting garbage though. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Maybe everybody uses USB. No, you've heard that too? Okay, cool. I'm not crazy. see, what are we at? 207. Yeah, if I'm going to be pro, a lot of people don't use USB. But for now, it'll be good. Oh yeah, no, I am definitely... Part of the reason I don't want to do a face cam right now is because you'll see this janky-ass setup I've got going. I don't even have a mic stand. I've got everything and everything that I'm using right now, I've MacGyvered from other objects I've just kind of had lying around, and I'm like, oh, this could work as a mic stand. It's not a mic stand though. So we are currently using the duct tape and sheet music stand style, along with the coat hanger and pantyhose. Shit, what is it called? Pop filter. Oh, we're out. MacGyver is a very good word. Is that? I don't know. Double check this again, and nothing. Oh shoot, I just realized I have my TV sounds on, so you could totally hear that every time. Through my mic, and then through the actual, Yeah, let me fix this real quick. There we go. Yeah, I was playing off stream for a bit, and forgot to turn that off. So something that I've actually been trying to set up, because I've been doing it already, is... And, not sure if it'll work, because I am using up all of the, USB slots that are already on my computer. But I'm gonna try to hook up some sort of second camera to record my 3DS. So you can see two little... Because I usually do multi-hunt. Probably won't be with a actual 3DS capture card if that does happen though. Just because they seem to be either very expensive, and I can't really afford that right now, or if I wanted to go ahead and get the card myself and mod the 3DS myself, which might be more up my alley, they seem to be all sold out at the moment, from what I've seen. Yes, a multi-hunt is where you do two game hunts at the same time. I mean, what? I'm sitting here literally pressing a single button. It's not that hard to think that I could do that in the background of something that would require more of my attention. It's actually not a multi-hunt right now, but I'm trying to complete my national decks in X. And I think I'm gonna do the same thing in my copy of Moon. And then after that, I'm not sure if I'm gonna work on Alpha Sapphire or Ultra Sun. Kind of actually waiting for Crown Tundra to release this Thursday to see what the deal with hunting shiny legendaries in that will be. And then I'll make my decision from there. Because if it's not going to be a thing, which I'm leaning towards. Probably gonna grab the Shiny Charmin Ultra Sun first. Oh, what is Crown? Well, first of all, it's Crown Tundra. I'm sorry if you couldn't hear that. And that's the new and final announced DLC that Sword and Shield is going to have. I know there's speculation about No, you're not dumb. You don't keep up with this game like I do. Well, that's also because you don't have the game. So yeah, a lot of people are pretty hyped about it because all of the legendaries are coming back. So not mythicals like Mew and Celebi and Victini, just the legendaries. I think it is pretty cool. I hope they make it somewhat challenging to get each one. Like, obviously, I don't want it to be a slog. If they are shiny huntable, to actually just simply see the encounter. But I don't want it to be super easy to just catch something like 20 plus legendaries. I also hope they kind of have a decent story explanation for why all of these legendaries are all of a sudden in the Galar region. Because you figure this includes stuff like the Lake Trio, which are tied to 3 very specific lakes, and all of a sudden they're just kind of here, and it's like, oh? How many Pokemon are in the game total? Like in Sword and Shield, after the Crown Tundra update, or currently? It was spring break and they all wanted to get together. I don't think you'd want to vacation in the tundra. After Crown Tundra, how many Pokemon are going to be in the game? We don't know. They have not released official numbers on how many Pokemon they're adding back into the game. I think we're currently at a little over 500 something. So we have all the legendaries coming back. So that's going to be an easy 30 off the top of my head, 30, 40 maybe. Actually, let me look this up. No, there's definitely a good amount of Pokemon in Sword and Shield. But it's not too overwhelming that if you wanted to make a living dex, you'd have to deal with like 900 something Pokemon, which is the current amount of Pokemon that would be in a normal national dex. Let's look this up. How many legendary Pokemon are returning in Crown Tundra? Do. I'm literally not looking at my TV at all right now, so if you see the shiny pop up, feel free to yell at me in chat. I mean, I'll catch it, but I really want to catch it. I don't want to get super fucking lucky and get this, like, 3,800 under odds and then accidentally reset over it. Alright. So 1, 2, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, it's gonna be about, just kind of glancing over it, it looks to be about 45, 50 legendaries getting added back. And that's legendaries alone. I know they've confirmed they're adding the Dragonite line. That they're adding quite a few Pokemon back in this update. I'm probably actually going to be streaming that Thursday night if you want to catch that. That will be a blind playthrough, so who knows how much frustration of just me being an idiot you will suffer through. I might wait. Actually, you may be in D&D, but you'll absolutely make it if you can. Thank you. Yeah, I might wait a minute. Not a literal minute, but enough time to see the deal with shiny hunting legendaries. Ooh, we gotta hit our fossil cap here. Because I'd hate to run through and catch a legendary when I could be shiny hunting it. Looks like each individual Pokemon you get here takes shorter than a single Impidimp. It does. But again, Impidimp might be the shorter hunt here, just because of how statistics works. You figure, even though it's 1 in 4,098 chance, if I did this 4,098 times, statistically speaking, I only have 50% chance of actually getting it. If I went double odds to 8,100 something, that's 90%. Triple odds, it would only be 90 or 95%. So it's completely possible for me to hit over 13,000 encounters here. And there's that 5% roll that I could still not have it. So I'm planning on being into this hunt for the long haul. You hate numbers. I mean, at least it allows me to set my expectations. If that's something, it'll all be worth it. Oh yeah. Are you actually? I think you were you missed the Pokedex reading that we did for Dracovish last time. The chances here are insane. People in Gen 4 would be laughing at me. And you for saying that. Oh, you were here for the... Or you did miss it. Oh, shoot. Alright. So, if you don't know anything about the fossil Pokemon in this game, they're all genetic abominations. And that's because Keralis here just kind of mashes two Pokemon together and sees what the outcome is. And their Pokedex entries end up being funny enough that I think they're worth reading to you right now. So here we have Dracozolt. It's actually probably the weakest Pokedex entry. Is that legal? Probably not. You'll see. You'll see how much some of these Pokemon end up suffering. So Dracozolt here, you know, the powerful muscles in its tail generate its electricity. Compared to its lower body, its upper half is entirely too small. Okay, so he's just got a small head, right? That's fine. Arctozolt, on the other hand. This Pokemon lived on prehistoric seashores and was able to preserve food with the ice on its body. It went extinct because it moved so slowly. And as you see, the poor guy here is literally dying of hypothermia as we speak. Like, he can't stand the temperatures of his own body. Okay. Dracovish, who I think is the best Pokemon Pokedex entry here. Its mighty legs are capable of running at speeds exceeding 40 miles per hour, but this Pokemon can't breathe unless it's underwater. So it's literally just completely maladapted to whatever environment it's put into, because it has legs for running, but then its mouth can't breathe oxygen, like air. Obviously it breathes oxygen just underwater, but yeah, no, this thing's just fucked. It will eternally suffer. And Arctovish, whose skin on its face is impervious to attack, but breathing difficulties made this Pokemon go extinct anyway. So yeah, this dude just can't breathe. Eternal asthma problem. Asthmatic symptoms. And all of these Pokemon have to suffer, thanks to our friend here, Keralis. Just look at her. I just noticed her shoes aren't even matching. I feel that's symbolic. No, that's definitely intentional. There's a lot of weird clothing symbolism in this game. Not symbolism, but just... I don't know what I'm saying. That's how you know she's twisted. Oh yeah. Water time. Again? Should probably be paying more attention to getting my national decks here. I drink a lot of water too, but today I actually have my I have a whole big thermos here that's been sitting here since 5:30, full of ice water. Still ice cold. And that's what I use for just kind of all day, really. Only fill it up like 2-3 times every day. Don't even need to get up. Which makes me sound like a lazy fuck, but it's because I'm in like classes all day. Okay. 2:55. Speaking of water, I'm officially moved on from my coffee. I'm gonna start drinking some water. I'm gonna try and not make it too crazy, or else I'm gonna have to pee every 3 minutes. So crazy thing happened today. Well, I don't know if it happened today, but it was discovered today that right outside my door, because I'm in the basement right now, so we have a basement food pantry right outside. One of the shelving units had collapsed, and there was fucking glass all over the floor. And I did not notice this morning when I came down here to start my classes. So I totally could have just stepped on broken glass if it had landed 2 feet to the right, to its left. No idea what caused that. I don't know. I think it was just, it's kind of a mess down there as it is, so yeah, welcome back. Yeah, it's just kind of a mess, so I think something had slipped and it caused this whole chain reaction of stuff falling down. Including a shit ton of glass. Which I then got blamed for, because I'm the only one that ever comes down here regularly. I'm like, no, this was not me. This is in the basement, yes. I am in my basement currently. I'm in the little office room. It's just more convenient, so I'm not bothering a bunch of people. Yeah, it's quiet for me. I won't have as many interruptions picked up in the background with my mic. And I also won't be interrupting people as much if I were upstairs. Oh, we're at the... yeah. Counter seems to be lagging behind for whatever reason. Just strange. Like, we should be at 270 right now. Seems to be dropping 1 per cycle. Gonna have to be paying more attention to that and try and catch where it's doing it. It is very easy to manually correct. All the counter is doing, the little counter in the bottom left, all that's doing is reading a number from a text file. So I literally just go in there and type 270 and that's it. Yeah, going back to getting a 3DS capture going for this stream. Is it possible to have like a little USB splitter dongle? Not one that like I don't think it would be a thing, but one that allows you to have another extra input continuously going? I guess it might work if the USB bandwidth isn't being taken up. I don't know though. This is something that I have not personally investigated yet. As I was just thinking of it a few hours ago. And then I ended up eating dinner. You have a friend that does DIY electronics and he did something similar to that? So it is possible. Interesting. I'll have to try that out then. Because I only have a laptop with 2 USB ports. Yeah, only 2. So that would be very nice if I could just get a little dongle that allowed me to... I don't know, probably on my second... the one that my mic is plugged into. Insert a another video input. You're gonna look that up for me? Thank you. It is a thing. Okay, that's what I thought. USB hubs. I don't know why it wouldn't be a thing. Trying to set my expectations low, I guess. Another problem with that, actually, is I currently lost my phone. It's MIA. So I would not be able to use that as a camera. So I'd have to find a camera lying around that isn't dog shit that I could use to plug into that. And then mount that with tripod and everything. I'll make like a nice overlay for it as well. So you're not seeing... You're only seeing the screen and not the rest of the video. And of course, when I say nice overlay, I mean I'm just gonna put a black box. When did I lose my phone? This past week. I put it somewhere, was in my room, and it just hasn't shown up since. I don't know if it's not even in... Have I tried calling it? No, I haven't. It's on silent. Well, I have tried calling it, of course, but it didn't work because it is on silent. It's one of my bad habits. I never have my phone notifications on, and then whenever I end up losing it, I end up kicking myself in the ass, saying that I'm gonna keep them on more, and I never do. Well, I'm getting what I deserve. No phone for the indefinite future. You lost the bar for your industrial piercing? I'm not familiar enough with piercings to actually know what that means, but I'm assuming it's important. So I'm sorry. I'm actually gonna skip this song. And this song. Oh, it's the type of jewelry you were using? So that's like the whole jewelry piece. Gotcha. Took it out to clean it and it's gone. That must be a bigger pain in the ass to lose because of how small it is. Like with my phone, if I find it, that's this big... Oh, it's actually pretty big? I mean, big for jewelry. Big for jewelry is different than, like an entire phone. A little metal bar can slip through a crack and you'd never know. Hello, Allison. It's a good introduction to the... Nice way of saying hi there. Yeah, nice job at losing it, idiot. Oh, we're about to hit 300. Actually, we have 300. Because this is 2 off right now. Right? Yeah, no, it didn't drop any counts that time. What is with this? Why did it drop to? I'm just gonna manually fix it and hope it, stays fixed. So we're almost at 10% of odds. We have been streaming for an hour, though. And what? In that hour, it was 150? 150... Oh shit, did I manually check through all the fossils last time? I don't think I did. I didn't get the shiny then, right? So I have not been paying attention. That would have been... shit. I'm gonna look back through this at this very moment when I end the stream, and I'm gonna realize I had the shiny, and I'm gonna kick myself in the ass. You don't think so? Okay. That's the bad thing about hunting these fossils. You can zone out so easily and just miss it. Because there's no animation, no special animation, I should say. You know, you get the little check when she, like, at this moment, you get that little check, but that's about it. No sound effect that comes with it, no sparkles, just a quick flash. It's only a 30 in 4,000? It's not 30 in 4,000. It's 1 in 4,000. 4,098. Right? No, 96. 96. See, you say you think that's why I'm okay, but... Oh, for you to have found it in a run of 30? Again, that's not how statistics works, unfortunately. If only it was a... If only you could simply stick in 30 in the numerator, but... It's probably closer to... I don't know. I don't know how the statistics would work. But that isn't how it works, unfortunately. Here, actually, it's... I can link you a, how you would calculate it is actually something called binomial distribution. And I like to use this little calculator that I have online here. So if, let's say, yeah, we did do it 30 times. It would be 1, x would be 30, and 1 over 40, 96. Let's see, what would actually be the odds of each run actually encountering this shiny? Alright, do I have these reversed? I might. Failed your first stats course and had to devote all your time that semester to passing the second one you took? Yeah, stats, I'm not like trying to flex here because math does come easy for me. I mean, I'm dog shit stupid in like other areas because of it, I feel. Like I can't write a paper for the life of me. And I've actually had to write like 3 in the past 2 weeks, and it's really taken a toll on me. But statistics, even though math comes easy to me, goes a little over my head sometimes. It's definitely one of the weirder parts of math. Alright, let me forget actually what I have to enter in here. What to enter Binomial distribution. We got a jazzier track now. I love Black and White 2's soundtrack. Like if you knew every single track, like if it was from Black and White 2, and you just kind of compared stylistically all of them to each other, it's so all over the place, but they're all so quality that it really doesn't matter. Like, I think I might have Ellis's Gym on here, which sounds like something that you would hear from a Madonna track. And that kind of music stands right up next to this sort of music. Yes, I do have her gym theme on here. That's great. So hopefully we'll hear that at some point tonight. I don't know if I'll be streaming long enough for that to happen. Gen 4 still has your favorite soundtrack, though you never played Black and White 2? You should. Please do. I'd say... Oh, okay, when you say Gen 4, are you counting Heart Gold, Soul Silver? That's an important distinction. Yeah. You know, I'd definitely say Gen 4 has the better soundtrack then, as a whole. But Black and White and Black and White 2 is a very close second. Like, Gen 4, me saying that's a better soundtrack probably has more nostalgia speaking for it. Gen 5 really outdid itself with how varied its soundtracks could get. Like, there are so many alternate battle themes and the like, you know, there's... Oh, hold on. I'm not paying attention here, and I'm repeating the cycle of text. Did we... Wasn't the counter last time at 300? Yeah? Right? And now it's only at 320. So we dropped 10. Right? I'm not crazy here when I say that. Did the counter just not count 10 of these Pokemon? What is going on here? Is it because... Has the video been, like, glitching out for you guys? Oh, no, you know what? I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. It's me being a dumbass is what it is. It's because... the counter only works if my stream is the only thing on screen. And I keep forgetting this, and I keep alt-tabbing out to go do other random bullshit. And so I'm sitting here like, why is this dropping? Oh my god. You know, this is all my fault. Alright. I'm very sorry, Shiny Hunter auto counter, for dissing you, when in reality I'm just a dumbass. The status quo has been maintained. Alright, we're gonna manually update that again. And I am not going to touch anything in fear of fucking with it. Super secret agent Dan is silently judging me? Yeah. He's been actively judging me, actually. Ooh. My Loudred's evolving. That's gonna be another one for the X decks. Oh yeah, Allison, you'll be loving this playlist. There's a lot of Gen 4 music on here. I don't even know what I was talking about before I finally solved the whole counter controversy. Counter conundrum. Was I still on the topic of, like, Pokemon soundtracks? You don't know for certain, but you think so? Well, great. Yeah, I cannot remember where my last thoughts were. So anyway, how are your nights going? Do we have any guesses for when we're gonna get the Dracovish? Fine enough. I know you've got work to be doing. I should probably be doing some work as well. Less so because it's due soon. More so because I know come this Thursday, I'm gonna be doing nothing but playing Crown Tundra. So I kind of want to get a head start on some of it. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow, honestly. Oh, this is a jam. You doing well? That's good. Might call it an earlier night tonight because my sleeping schedule has been fixed. I mentioned this earlier in the stream. You weren't here. Well, it's not entirely fixed. It's getting there though. I'm currently, last night I had a 10:30, 11 to 5:30 sleep. 5:30 in the morning, I should say. 10, 11, or 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. Which is more normal than it's been all month. So I'm gonna try and keep that theme going. The theme of sleeping well, sleep wellness. I don't know why that's a theme, but ugh. You gotta go take a shower now? Thank you for the shiny luck. Hopefully it pays off. Maybe we'll see it in this party here. By party, I mean box of Dracos we're going through. Have a good night. I'll see you later. Good luck with your work. I'm sure this doesn't bode much excitement for everybody. It's exciting for me. I actually cleaned up the room I'm in right now, today. It's kind of what I did with my time before and after classes, cleaning. This place was kind of a absolute disaster. And then I just kind of retook over the room after not being down here for several months. Actually, more than several months, probably more than a year. People ended up just throwing all their shit in here. So now I've kind of got to fight the uphill battle of getting everything clean again. It's getting there. I actually moved a bit of furniture around upstairs and ended up bringing a dresser down here because I used to have a futon. That ended up getting thrown out. So now there's a hole where the futon used to be. Start to fill that up with hopefully just more storage and seating. Yeah, nice. I know that sucks for you, everyone coming over though, because now there's nowhere to sit down here if we were to come down here and like chill. At least for the time being. I do want to get something better than that futon for seating. And nothing. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Who knows? Who knows even when we're gonna be finally hanging out again with what's going on. The whole corona thing. I feel like hanging out is just something. It's the last thing on a lot of people's minds. What number should I stop at tonight? I know it's only been an hour and 15. But I'm hitting that wall. Which is weird for me, hitting a wall so early. I think I just did a reset. Oh. Hello, 0YT Mino? Sorry if I butchered that name. Thank you for the follow. How's your evening going? Really wish I could actually have my phone right now so I could maybe take a peek at the statistics without fucking up the counter again. Right. Hey, let's see. Oh, sweet. We have a few people in here, actually. That's new for me. Hello, everybody. You gonna head out now? Alright. Yeah. Enjoy your evening. Hope you get some good sleep. Thank you for the luck again. I'm actually probably gonna wrap things up soon myself. And probably after this party, I'm gonna call it. And hopefully I'm going to be back Thursday night streaming some Crown Tundra. See how that goes. Maybe I'll be shiny hunting the first playthrough. Maybe I won't. All depends to see how they handle the legendaries. All my coffee and water is gone to me now. You know, I think I'm actually going to go for another few parties. Another few boxes full of Dracovishes, but I will need to take a few couple-minute break just to relieve myself. I've been drinking way too much water than I normally do, and my bladder does not agree with it. So everyone's going to be able to see my beautiful new BRB card that I just made today, because I don't know what happened to my last one. I think I accidentally deleted it off my computer. But it's fine. It was dog shit, I'm not going to lie. I think I made it in like 3 minutes. This one is a full 15-minute BRB card. It's 5 times the quality right there. Hi, Muji. So impressive. Oh, you'll see. You will see. I don't think I sent it to you yet. I sent it to a couple people, so this will be your first reveal. You'll like it. I know I joke and say it's 15 minutes of work and it's like gonna be dog shit quality, but it's a little silly. And it's a little plain and basic, but I'm actually more proud of it than I should be. think, yeah, 390 will be the end of this one. So this is the last fossil. Boop-a-doop-doo. Alright. Oh no, wait, what? I still have fossils? Huh? I thought I only had 30 at a time. What? Am I having a stroke? What just happened? How did the counter do this again? I didn't fuck it up this time. Oh well. Alright. So I will be right back. Enjoy this BRB card while I'm gone. Hello. I have no idea how to ever come back from breaks, so they always end up being awkward. We'll get through it. I guess. But yo, I'm back. Do some more Dracovishing. Dracofishing! Dracovishing? That worked better in my head. That was actually really bad. That's... Alright. I don't understand people that stream for something stupid like 3 hours straight without going to the bathroom. I feel like every time I go to stream, I get an hour, hour and a half in, and I'm like, I just gotta get up. I gotta go. I can't hold it in. Now I'm cold. I have no idea why I'm cold. It's usually significantly warmer in this room than the rest of my house. I guess it depends. You could see yourself streaming for 3 hours straight with no breaks. Yeah, I guess it depends on the person. Personally, when I go to sit down and play video games, I have to eat something or I have to be drinking something. And so I usually try and default to drinking, so I'm not going to become like 300 pounds. And on the same train of thought, I try and make it coffee or water. So that would explain the consistent call of nature. You beg to differ, this room is cold as fuck. That's when you first get in it. However, because it's such a small room, and it's completely isolated from the rest of my house, and I have my laptop going here, I have my personal body heat going, I got my Switch going, it actually gets much warmer. I'd say it keeps a consistent 76, 78. Which is comfortable temperature for me. I just got a sudden case of the chills. I think it's because I went outside into the 65-degree basement that exists on the other side of the door. Oh, excuse me. I think it's time to pour myself another glass of water. Sorry, I'm gonna skip this song. A lot of battle themes. Should probably try and vary that up. Not saying that they're bad, but sometimes you don't need 6 different intense battle themes playing right in a row. You just need like a good chill song in between. Obviously, I wouldn't think they're actually bad songs. I put them on this playlist. How's your night going, Muji? I didn't get to ask you this yet. Meh. Yeah. School go good for you today? Good, mad as per usual. I'm sorry. You know, I wish every day could be phenomenal, but unfortunately that's not the case. Journalism was rough. Seems to be the class that's given the problems. Oh, I actually didn't share my school story yet of this morning in English. If you want to tell me about the journalism today, I'll let you do that first. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Here, you can actually type that out, and I'll do my little story. I feel that's better for stream. This is a little streaming, learning exercise, I guess. How to story tell. Oh, your story didn't get published? And then someone else did an article on the same topic and interviewed the same person as you. Interesting. Oh, but then he gave conflicting information. Oh, that is shitty. Why would he do that? Okay. I have no words. I mean, at the very least, you do have the email record of your interactions with him, so you'd be able to be like, hey, Professor, look at this shit. It ain't my fault that he gave me the wrong info. Speaking of misleading information in classes, today I had no fucking clue what was going on in English. My first class of the day, I go to join the online class, and it's just not being hosted. And so about 10 minutes in, I shoot a message to my professor asking what's going on. Not even 5-10 minutes after that, I go to decide to check the announcements. Because even though I didn't get any notifications from it... Oh, shit. We're done here. And yeah, no. There was a whole, like, announcement that I just never got a notification for explaining what was happening in class. So I sent her that message looking like a complete dumbass. And we're gonna ignore the snort. That didn't happen. But yeah. So yeah, no, I made a complete fool of myself. My other classes went pretty good, though. Yes, I understand. I'm the snort master, whatever. I still... I will admit that was a snort there. However, the last snort you have claimed I've done on stream was not a snort. That is the first snort that... First stream snort. Yeah, that was not a bad one. That could have been much worse. Ooh, Dynamo is evolving. Does he have a mid-stage? I forget. Or does he just go straight into the big electric eel dude? Oh no, there is a mid-stage, I forgot. Electric. You know, I'll mention this for the third time now. I'm probably gonna try to get like a USB host dongle thing and hook up a camera to that. Not unfortunately, it won't be an actual capture card for my 3DS because those are hard to come by right now. And I'm gonna try to have my 3DS capture running on the screen at the same time. So I know I'm talking about things that are happening off screen. I'm playing X as it currently stands, while I'm just mashing the A button, because that's all this hunt is. It's either you get a turbo controller and let the just set it down until you go through your fossils, or you just mash the buttons. Get carpal tunnel in the process. It's actually not that bad in terms of finger pain, considering you can use the triggers as well as your A button. Just what I have been doing. Otherwise, I'd have finger cramps like no tomorrow. Actually, we can do some elbow presses here. Ooh. This works suboptimally. Elbow A presses. But it works. So if I were to lose all of my fingers, not jinxing it or anything, we could still hunt for Dracovish. He will... I might not be able to hunt for many other Pokemon, but Dracovish, he's an option. Go to bed? I don't know, man. I got a second wind. And also, this is a fucking jam. Second wind of insanity. Maybe. Maybe. I think that's just the primary wind that's actually going through my sails at all time. There's never a sane moment with me. I mean, clearly, I'm hunting fucking Dracovish. Oh, we've actually hit 10% to odds. I did not notice that. Even though I've been drinking an insane amount of water, my throat still feels kind of strained. I guess I'm not used to talking this much. Like, I'm kind of getting a little bit of a sore throat. And we're clocking in at just under 2 hours here. I don't think people realize just how much strain just talking. Specifically talking to, like, a volume that you have to, like, be registered by a mic. You talk differently, and you strain your voice in a different way. Now, if I was singing, it'd be even worse, but we're not gonna hear that. Actually, you know what? If we get Dracovish in under a quarter odds, I'd sing. I'd do a little song. That's the only case where I'm ever going to sing on stream. Or in public, for that matter. If the internet counts as the public. It does? Yeah, so that would be the one time I'd ever sing in public. Not stream in public. That wouldn't make any sense. I mean, it would make sense, but that's not what I'm referring to. Oh my god, I am just completely zoned out right now, and we're at the end of the fossils. Let's see. Nothing, right? Nada. Zip. Zilch. On to the next round. Wait. I just got a really weird memory from saying that. So, God, this was probably 5-6 years ago on The Amazing Race, of all things. They were having this one challenge. I don't even remember what it is, but my mom was obsessed with it. To the point where she had my dad make a ringtone of the challenge, like the dude that was given the challenge, right? He just kept saying, the next round, blah, 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 blah. You are not correct. The next round. And then he just kept doing like that. This was actually the challenge too. Like, he did this 30 plus times of just saying the next round, and the people like sitting there like getting so frustrated, wasting an hour, 2 hours of their time in the race. But yeah, no, so there exists a ringtone created by my dad of the next round dude just repeating his signature catchphrase, and so that will now forever be burned into my mind whenever I say the next round. It was a very strange memory lane trip that I just took there. Seriously? Yes, seriously. That's... I... You've met my family. You should know that this is serious. It is genuinely a weird story. Like there's no other way to describe that. I don't... I guess that's why I'm as crazy as I am. I was just born into it, man. It's in my genes. I think I'm gonna do 2 parties after this. Hopefully that'll wrap things up by midnight. I think that's a good time to stop. And then I'll be back Thursday. Thursday night. Crown Tundra. Hopefully. I don't know. This weekend's gonna be kind of crazy for me. Don't want to throw off my sleep schedule. I don't think I can throw off my sleep schedule. I'm not lying. Like, I'm just hitting a wall right now. And no amount of caffeine or cold water is gonna stop that wall from hitting me like a brick. That doesn't make much sense. I could have phrased that a lot better. And I think that emphasizes the status that this wall has over me. Oh man. This is probably like a top 3 Pokemon tracks of all time here. I know I said 2 more. I think it's going to be one more after this. I didn't realize how long these parties take, or the 30 fossils take to go through. It'd actually probably be at half this number though if I didn't learn a little audio trick to cut the time down. Fancy. Oh yeah, you missed it. So, you don't know, but I'm going to point it out here. At that point right here, this black screen, there's supposed to be a sound effect that plays, and it's a significantly long sound effect. But if you turn all of the in-game sounds off, as I have, you can just bypass it entirely and just go right to the next wall of text. It cuts down on the time by like half of getting each Dracovish. I don't know why you can't mash through it normally, but it is an excellent shortcut, and I'm very happy I watched someone's stream earlier today where they had pointed that out. That's going to be very, very helpful on these fossil hunts. Oh. Alright. I don't think I got anything again. Always want to check, though. I did not check one box full of Dracovishes earlier today. And it was one that I really wasn't paying attention for. And I'm going to end this stream and I'm going to go back and look at it because I'm paranoid as fuck that I actually missed a shiny during that one box. Don't stress. I am stressing. I mean, yeah, odds are I didn't miss anything. But if I did miss it, that means I would have gotten the shiny something like 3,800 under odds. And if that had happened, I could be done. Like, there is a chance that it happened, you know? I know I can't go back now. That would have been my first failed shiny, though, and that would have been one of the more embarrassing ones to fail. Because it's not like the Pokemon killed itself or anything. No, it's just, I'm a dumbass and I forgot to actually make sure there was a shiny. Like, I got it, I obtained it, it went in my box, and then I just didn't save. Oops. That would be a me thing. Yeah, no, Morgan said that too. Nobody thinks they saw anything. But that doesn't mean anything to me until I actually see it for myself. I will not rest soundly until I... What was with that accent? I will not rest soundly. I kinda sound like Tommy Wiseau. Tell me, Kara. How does it feel to mash two fossils together and create life? I sound like Nolan North attempting a Christopher Walker impression. I was actually kind of going more for like more of a chilled out Tommy Wiseau. But that certainly is a description. Another, I just kind of messing around. Do you like playing God, Kara? You think you can hold dominion over us? But you can't. I won't allow you to, Kara. What the fuck am I saying? Alright, we're stopping this bit. This bit, I thought that was gonna go somewhere. And no. It didn't go anywhere. It went south real quick. I guess south is a direction, so it did go somewhere. That is... It's just not the optimal somewhere to go. Alright. Why'd you correct your downhill? You had it right the first time. Alright. 6 more. 7 more. 7 more. I do have to fix the counter again. Because it was 2 behind, and for whatever reason it decided to jump 2 ahead again. I think it was just lagging behind, and I ended up manually fixing it before, and then it caught up. Gotcha. You know, I definitely had to like go closer to my laptop and like squint and like, did you spell it wrong the first time? My vision's going off. Oh shit. I love this song. I think I actually put the day and night versions of it on this playlist. That's how much Oh man. This should be the last one. We'll double check everything again. And then I'll sign off. Yep. Okie dokie. So, 510 encounters later, no Dracovish. Although this hunt is actually going exponentially faster than I thought it would. Encountering the fossils, especially with the new little trick that I learned, definitely works way faster than I thought it would. So that'll be it for tonight. Before I leave, though, I will fix the shiny count to the nice even 510 that it should be. Windows is doing a weird save thing. Okay, there we go. Alright then. I wish everyone a good night. Let's see, actually, if you want to go, maybe we can crash another stream. All 2 viewers here. I'm gonna try my hand at a raid. Let's see who's streaming right now. Oh, it's just got Vinny. I don't need to raid Vinny. There's no one really streaming that I follow. Alright then. I guess we won't do a raid. Yes, have a good night, everyone. Hopefully see y'all Thursday for Crown Tundra.